Hey, Urban Monk here, coming at you from the Ace Cafe in Orlando. I had an opportunity to come out to Florida and I had to come to the Ace Cafe and share it with you guys. Next time we'll go to London and go to the original Ace Cafe. But let's check out what the new Ace Cafe in Orlando has to offer.
She gets started for the evening, leaves her money at home. When she walks up to the bar, the man won't leave her alone. She got charm, class, whole lot of style. No need for credit card, she just puts it on a smile. Juke Joint Jenny, she's out on the town tonight. Diamonds, satin, a bottle of Jack. Cruising downtown in a brand new Cadillac. Call her Juke Joint Jenny. Juke Joint Jenny. Call her Juke Joint Jenny. Juke Joint Jenny. Keep an eye on your wallet and both hands on your heart.
So the Ace Cafe started in 1938 as just a little roadside cafe, originally for truckers on the new roads that encircled London. It was a stopping point to grab a meal and take a little rest, and it grew over time as young teenagers in post-World War II London had a little bit of money, not enough to buy a hot rod like they were doing in the United States, but they had some money to buy a motorcycle, and the British motorcycle and motorbike industry was really in a prime, and they wanted to go fast, so they started hanging out at these cafes. They would put a coin in the jukebox and then hop on their bike and go to some predetermined location and get back before the song was over. And they knew that if they could do that to that location in time before the song ended, that they would have had to exceed 100 miles an hour, or the ton, and they became the Ton Up Boys.
The original Ace Cafe in London ceased operations as a cafe in 1969 and was a tire store for 25 years or more, until a former police officer named Mark Wilsmore, who, from my research, I can't see that he had any sort of entrepreneurial or restaurateur background, but he reopened the Ace Cafe as a motorcycle and motorist-themed restaurant and bar. The success of the Ace Cafe in London, and now its expansion around the world, is a testament to what a man's passion can do. It's quite remarkable.
Okay, food. A lot of good options, kind of bar food, you know, real hearty, call it comfort food. But I ended up getting a really cool burger with like pulled pork on top of it and spicy cheese. But they've got burgers, they've got ribs and barbecue and really bold flavors.
Both hands on your heart.
Serious business. It's delicious. We got live music in here, consistent with the music theme of the original Ace Cafe, because the young people that went there were listening to rock and roll on the jukebox, like rockabilly. So we got live music. That's good. That's really good, with real musicians, not canned music. Okay, there's plenty of canned music happening here, but as a musician, I love it when real musicians are employed in some way, shape, or form.
It was nice to see women represented on Cafe Racers, as they are very much a part of the modern Cafe Racer lifestyle.
Okay, Ace Cafe, we did that. It was a good meal. What does this place have? What tie does it have to the Ace Cafe in London and that scene in the late 50s with the Ton Up Boys and the cafe racers? Here in Orlando, probably about as much tie-in with that as your local Olive Garden has with Enzo Ferrari and Lamborghini duking it out in the sports car industry in Italy. Maybe that's a little unfair. I mean, if you go to the London location, of course, you are at the location of the Ace Cafe. What you do get is, if you're in the United States, you cannot go back to 1950 whatever and hang out with the Ton Up Boys. But if you really want to have a little taste of that, I think the Ace Cafe in Orlando is awesome. Thumbs up from the Urban Monk. Hey, if you guys like what I'm doing with my videos, if you like my Cafe Racer build, or just the general maintenance videos that I do on my V-Strom, give me a thumbs up and like and subscribe if you want to become an Urban Monk.